absolutely glorious. And just check it out. The whole map is going to be covered by rocket strikes. It just looks insane. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my Bruderkrieg campaign in WARNO, playing on the PACT side. Previously, we absolutely demolished the 11th Armoured Cavalry Regiment, getting our revenge on the AI using the napalm launchers against them this time around, like they did it to us in the NATO campaign. But now the 11th ACR is disorganized and out of supply, so I'm hoping we're going to be able to destroy them momentarily. Before our turn ends, however, I do need to remove the rest of my forces. So let's get my Schützen to move up the road here as far as they can. It'll also bring up our command unit. Perfect. And I think that's pretty much everybody moved. In the top right we can see the action points remaining, and it looks like they're all used up. So let's go ahead and move to the next turn. They're going to be doing a runner. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to catch up to them. It looks like we might. If we prepare an attack here, I think they just die. So can we bring up anything else to back that up? I'm not sure we can. Nothing else can really get close enough. Interesting. Right, if we do prepare attack, and then we do MSR. Actually, it's probably caused by the aircraft. Let me just try and move forwards this unit as much as possible. And we'll set up the AA over Bad Hersfeld. And then if we do this, I'm pretty sure we can just destroy them. So player's strength, enemy's supposed strength, or outcome total defeat. We tactical battle this? Pretty sure they just can't fight us, right? We intercepted another plane, which is nice. And yeah, there we go. The 11th ACR was caught and destroyed. Perfect. Well, that's going to make taking Alfeld a lot easier. Wonderful. Maybe wasted my use of the planes though. Sure. But they should recover by the time we need them at Alfeld. So that's not so bad. Okay. With that done, let's go ahead and break off a little bit with our forces here. I need my Alfeld battalion to go and find enemy forces. There should be some Panzer Grenadier battalions hanging about. I want to go and find those. All of these can just move as far as they can on the top side. And we're going to want to move up all our tanks to back up the 1st and 2nd Battalion of the Schützen Regiment here. You can actually get these ahead, so let's just do that. Okay, these pioneers can keep going. Keep most things just on the road. They can utilize their movement points or action points to the best of their abilities. Good. Alright, on to the next turn we go. Not much to see. Let's just zoom on down here. It did select the rocket artillery as their reinforcement. Gotta be the Panzergrenadier Battalion, there we go. I'm not going to stay too close to them, just because I don't want them to destroy my recon here. Meanwhile, we can keep moving down towards Alfeld. Let's lead with a relatively fresh Panzer battalion. They do have the VKK 442 here. These guys are just infantry. The scariest thing about these guys is the M40s, recoilless, which is actually not too bad at killing T-55s, and then the high Machschützen with the Panzerfaust. But if I just engage them with Machschützen across the board, we should actually be fine. So I should really use Machschützen first and foremost. We got the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Battalion of the MSR-23 to move up. And then we can slam them with rocket artillery. Oh yeah, we should get the Pioneers involved for sure. Wonderful. Right, these can be supporting our backline here. Making sure we don't get cut off. I might actually send... Well, we'll make the artillery go all the way up here. I'm going to send my command unit actually to the edge of the map here to just make sure that this salient is gone. I'm also going to want to move one of these to the edge of the map to cut off this salient. And I'm also going to just bring the recon across here so they can't do that there either. Meanwhile, that AA unit needs to move up so it can cover any attack on Alfeld. And looks like that is everything moved. Is there a slot here maybe? These tanks to move up a bit more? We'll do that. Okay, let's go next turn. Keeping an eye on the centre here. I actually might want to have some units stay at Bad Hersfeld, but the Panzer Grenadier Battalion moving over to Alfeld. Bad Hersfeld. I keep one unit here just in case. I'm really worried about a unit kind of coming through in between. I guess I could just screen these roads like this. As soon as this is captured the edge of the map here, we can drive it back and have it join these units in the center. My artillery can be the one to do it on this side. Then we're going to move up and chase down the rocket artillery. Good. Okay, let's make the attack on Alfeld. There's just this poor unit here. I might just do well to auto-resolve it. We just put in as much as we can.
Alfeld is ours, Comrade General. We must hold out until our Soviet comrades in arms arrive.
And just demolish them. Or I could play it out for fun and just blitz them with rockets. I mean, it does sound kind of fun. I'm going to put the 2nd and 3rd Battalion of the Machschützen Regiment 23 in the way of the Panzergrenadier Battalion here. And we'll make sure to move forwards my artillery as much as I can. I can also... Tank unit. Want to move forwards the AA as much as possible. Deploy them. Okay. I think we're going to make this attack manually. I'm going to bring in these 2 units. Or auxiliary, the Pioneers in there. Get the rockets. And I'm not going to bring in any aircraft. It says it's going to be a total victory, but I am going to tactical battle it. Because I really just want to see how many rockets we can get firing all at once. So on this map, we will want to, of course, use recon style. So I'm not going to go crazy with like spending loads of time setting things up. We're just gonna have all of my rocket artillery ready to go from the offset. This is gonna be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I can't even afford it all. Okay, what I'm gonna do then, this is a really bad idea. So we'll have 2 sets ready to go. I need at least something to hold the line because they're most definitely going to be pushing into me. They don't have like any super long range stuff other than the M40s, so what we want to do is just kind of spread out some tanks, but we need to recon with them in order to see what's going on. Let's bring up a couple of Alfeld on this side. And of course a bunch of tanks. I'm gonna bring up the leaders. Make sure those are both 3 vet. And we'll go ahead and bring in a leader over here, of course, to capture this. And that is it for now. We'll get our rocket artillery set up. And we'll wait until I've got all of my rocket artillery in, and then we'll fire them all at once. That's the plan. Okay. Let's just spread these out. We don't want to get too close to the tree lines because there's just going to be a lot of infantry. I think what I could do is bring up the SPW-40s. In this scenario, they might not actually be too bad. It's a lot of units. I'm just going to speed things up temporarily. There is units on the left here. I'm really hoping they don't make me buy more units. I might need a couple like Mudshudson to hold that left side, which is going to delay the rocket launches a little bit. I do need more recon. SPW-40s are actually useful in this situation. Careful of the M40 though. Let's not allow the Alfeld to die. Okay. Kind of teasing you guys by not using these rockets yet. That's 3 more. Yeah, maybe we do just dump some rockets down. I mean, it's what, 2, 3 more ticks? This would be a lovely hit. We could just absolutely demolish that area. 12 shots. I think we just do it. This is gonna be incredible. Even if it's not effective, like, it's gonna be awesome. Here we go. Mass rocket artillery firing away. That just looks incredible. These poor guys are running away. Managed to avoid it. Oh, they actually put an Iltis field on in here. The AI is not gonna make this easy, is it? Look at all of the creators left over. That's incredible. Okay, let's make sure these move, because it's probably going to be cannon. Maybe. Actually, I don't think they have any artillery, so... In fact, there will be no cannon battery whatsoever. I think that was still worth it. We can do it again in a moment. Anyway, these have 2 salvos. So I can in fact just demolish these high matches then. I don't even have to move my units. There's a bit of a gap in the center. Hoping they don't put anything crazy through that. Oh, here we go again. But it's killing something. As you can see, the loss is there. Bring up a BMP into the mid here. And we'll make sure to get my last launcher in. There we go. Right, I want to bring in a motorized field out further back here. I'm going to bring in a motorized field out over here. My leader needs to get in there. We need to stop bleeding these points unnecessarily. Oh, the M40 is getting kills. Oh, my SPW, no! We lost a unit. Okay. These are ready to go, these are ready to go, these are ready to go, and these are ready to go. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's do it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, and then we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Absolutely glorious. And just check it out. The whole map is going to be covered by rocket strikes. It just looks insane. And now the napalm going to be following up as well. Look at it. The most incredible rocket strikes. Wow. And those M40s are actually the scariest thing that we're going to be coming up against. And that one somehow managed to survive. Well, all of these are out of ammunition now, so this is the fun part when we try and resupply them all. I don't know if we'll have enough supply to do so. We should do. Between the 4 divisions that we brought in, I think there's enough. Just need to find targets to kill so that we can break the morale. That's what we need to do now. $20 to go. 20 infantry units. I think there's quite a lot there. Yeah, and this would be a fantastic strike for the MLRS. It's a lot of Urals. Okay, are these ready to go? They are already. It's insane. Which ones are these? We need to send those over there. Some of these don't have full loadouts of rockets. Let's just hold. Here we go again. That tree line will be annihilated. The town behind it. And all of these troops as well. We only need to kill 4 more units. This artillery might finish the job. Definitely infantry in there that's staying alive somehow. Gotta be careful I don't just let them win by conquest. We need 1 more kill. You know what'll do it? Napalm. Never mind, the Mutchison did it. Total victory! Of course. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we actually don't need to necessarily attack that unit. I'm just going to chill out a little bit here. Maybe we could move this one forwards over here. We'll move these up like so. I'll move up that artillery. That artillery can stay in support. Good. Alright, that's everything. Let's see what happens next. So the Panzergrenadier Battalion has moved around, but they're going to struggle for strength. The Jungs Battalion's moving up. Panzergrenadier Battalion here is moving in my center. I think we move to engage those. We can take out this unit, we don't have to worry about being flanked anymore. Honestly, I could probably just cut them off as well. Moving slowly through here because I don't know where this unit is. Okay, let's just move this one here. That will take them out of supply. And then I think all these units we just move down towards Falmstad. We just keep up the pressure towards Marburg. Fantastic. The reason I haven't moved up this one here is because I won't be able to bring it in the battle anyway. We've got the two main ones, plus the auxiliary, plus the artillery, plus the planes. So that's going to be a fun battle. And then we just need to organize what we're going to do here, because we can definitely attack these guys again. So we'll make sure to do that, and we can bring in the pioneers, of course, and we can rocket strike some more units, although I'm not going to be so over the top next time around. Okay, let's first of all deal with these guys. This is going to be a fun battle because it's not going to be as one-sided. I mean, it kind of is, in terms of like bringing in like aircraft and everything else. Like if I were to just auto resolve, it would be a total victory. Which maybe I should do. And then we can just focus on the attack at Alfeld, because we already technically have these guys surrounded. And I would just end up using my tanks most likely. Yeah, I don't think this fight's actually going to be that interesting now I think about it, because we can just use the Panzer battalions to roll them over. And we're going to have way more points than they are. So let's just auto resolve this one. That's going to be a total attacking victory. We lost one plane. How do we lose a plane and a vehicle? And they're dead. Yeah, because they're already surrounded and out of supply. So there we go. That sorts that out. Let's go ahead and focus on this fight instead. So we're going to attack specifically the Panzergrenadier Battalion 142. The VKK will probably join. And we can go for more rocket shenanigans. I think that'd be a lot more fun. Okay. So I don't know if I want to move these yet. We have the forces in position to make this attack anyway. We're going to prepare the attack with this unit, and this unit. Plus the rocket artillery. Plus the MiGs. Do I want to bring the MiGs? Actually, no. We don't need the MiGs. Do I want to bring the MiG-23 BNs? I might as well. I mean, I'm not going to use them for anything else this turn, right? So, yeah, they may as well be used. Let's tactical battle. And we'll jump on in. This should be fun, because... oh, this is a perfect map for it as well. Oh, it's going to be brutal. This map is perfect for artillery because it's so thin. So we're going to be able to create like a wall of MLRS that just demolishes everything in front of us. This is going to be incredible. Okay. First of all, first things first. Recon. Okay. We go ahead and bring in the Alfeld. I'm going to slip all of these into the edge of the town here. First of all. And then we'll have to sort of slowly move up. Not too slowly because obviously... we don't want them to get close to winning with Conquest, but yeah, we're going to try and win by just using rocket artillery and getting their morale down. It's kind of the plan. So we'll have a bunch of T-55s ready to go up the center with the leader. I do need to be careful of the Milans. The Milans are still going to hurt from the Martyrs, so we can't disrespect those. But I think, for the most part, we just bring in groups of BMPs with Mordschützen and make strong pushes through the tree lines. So we can probably go all the way up the left side here with the Mordschützen in order to get into Anna and contest that. And we're going to get over to the right side there. Otherwise, we either go all in on... We just bring in the napalm early. Let's go for the napalm early this time rather than the other. So bring in all 6 of those. Perfect. Launch the battle. Here we go. Our groups of BMPs zooming to the front line through the countryside. Very nice. And then we're going to want to try and move these Alfeld forwards. Let's not let that Mordschützen Führer get killed. I didn't actually bring any recon for my tanks. What I can do is bring up the Alfeld BMP-1 with the Mordschützen, and then we can use the BMP-1 as recon. Right, let's get all of these unloaded and start pushing up on one side. We'll get these spaced out. Good. Same here. That's 2 Milans. Interesting. Looking like a good target for some napalm. And then we bring in some of these. And we make sure the Alfeld don't kill themselves. That unit somehow remaining alive in there. Okay. Well, that's the first of our rocket strikes done. Wonderful. Let's now bring in some more Mordschützen. Push through the town there. Meanwhile, start shifting forwards with these 255s. We can have the BMP-1 follow. Good. Oh, that Alfeld got spotted. And they're gonna die. Okay, well, good progress made so far. A lot of martyrs that we're dealing with though, and not actually the infantry themselves, which means we're not really getting any morale damage done. And start bringing in the other rocket artillery. We need to just demolish this town. Especially at the front. Let's just get these into position as quickly as possible. You can stop them on the road, it's fine. And we're going to just annihilate the front of that town. Perfect. I'm gonna end up killing my Alfeld with that mortar. Just in time for the Motschützen to push in. And we can move to the left here with all of the BMPs. And my Alfeld did actually get killed off, didn't they? Very sad. Well, if we're annoyed with that mortar, can always dump a load of rockets on top of it. That would be fun. I don't know if I really need to do anything on the right side there, other than maybe bring in a bunch of tanks at some point, but let's not get too close to these trees. Completely unnecessary. Oh, so let's not waste these if they aren't seeing anything, just due to recon. A waste. That's probably a Milan too, I would imagine. Alright, we got a lot of targets. Our napalm's ready to go. Alright. Let's not run into them with the T-55s. There's a lot of Milans that I do not want to run into the middle of. This is just brutal. You see the HE coming on top of all of these. Just demolish them. It's so loud. Wow. Oh, we hit just a ton of stuff in there. we're hitting these guys as well. That's just massive. That was such a big strike. In terms of just pure damage dealt, that was insane. We did so much work with those. And you know what's even more crazy? Is we still have more available. I can just get all of these. Just clean this out. I don't even know if I want to attack here, just due to the sheer amount of units that we saw. So I'm actually, we saw die. I mean, those were only the ones that died to the strike. So we're going to absolutely thrash this area with more rocket artillery. Not worrying about spreading them out. If there was anything ahead of us, it's dead now. There was a bunch of stuff there. There's only 1 point. Oh, there's another unit. One more and we actually win. Not with that strike, maybe the Mutschützen will finish things off. We lost an Aufkader on the right, it went a bit too far. Just need one more kill. Start hunting for it. There's a Lux. I'm sure that would love to be absolutely nuked. Okay. Well, that's it. Taken out. And victory. Once again. 71 kills. 8 losses. the MLRS in this campaign is insane. Like, it is really, really fun to use as well. I am loving it. Hopefully you guys are as well. They are fleeing from that battle. The VKK did not join. So they are still hanging out on the front line there. I don't really think we need to go much further than Alfeld, right? We just gotta hold for as long as possible. So I think we just chill, we don't take too much fatigue, and continue to develop our flanks. I think that's probably the plan. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So what we're going to do next time is move the rest of my units and prepare for the counterattacks from the 5th Panzer Division. That's it for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.